Hi, lifestylers. I'm Chakara coming at you like Cleopatra with a new installment of our Black Beauty Boss Lady Roundtable series with entrepreneurs Nicole Pittman of 20 Thou and Dee Dee Gallardo of Essential Love Skincare. And this episode, the ladies will be discussing the obstacles and hurdles they had to overcome in order for their businesses to be successful. So keep on watching so you can learn from these awesome women.
Hurdles did you face when you started your business and how did you overcome them?
Finding a fine clientele, I would say, would be the hardest thing. Just getting your name out there and getting people to trust you. And so I overcame that by doing the Hyde Park Flea Market in
All right.
2017. For the first time, I had like 30 products, and I saw people with like 530 products, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be out here for like 8 hours, and I have 30 products. Okay, so, but I was just starting, and I didn't know what I was doing really. I had
Did you
just got
sell out?
almost, and I had just gotten the capability to receive like credit card payments, like literally like a couple days before. And had I not, I wouldn't have gotten too many sales because we don't walk around with cash like that. People are always swiping or let me Zelle, Cash App, whatever the case may be. So I had to get that really quick. So I guess the biggest hurdle is just getting a clientele, like getting client based, and getting folks to trust you and having to repeat like your spiel over. Now, what's this? It's with body butter. Okay, and so what this do? Well, it's made with shea butter and coconut oil and essential oils, and you like just having to get that because I'm good with production and I'm good with creativity. I'm not good with sales. I'm not a salesperson. So having to sell, that was like nerve wracking for me. Like, hi, people are walking past. Hi, would you?
Yeah, I hate that.
Did you want to try sell? No. Okay. Oh, you didn't hear me, but you were okay. No, like so that was like the hard part, having to like keep getting rejected or ignored until that one person comes over and you're like, hey, did you want to sample it? Sure. So that's the hard part because I have a big personality, but I'm not a salesperson. That's not.
Same. I don't like pushing product. I'm like, if you like it, fantastic. If you don't, okay.
Yeah,
Let's get off my back.
that's not my
I'm not
ministry.
gonna try to
But
convince you.
you have no choice at a pop-up or at a fair or a flea market because people walk right past you. If you don't have something shooting out at them, they're gonna walk past you. So you have to. Would be my biggest hurdle, I would say.
All right, Nicole, your turn.
Sorry. I think mine are similar to hers, just getting out there and being able to handle like a little bit of rejection, constant rejection because people walk by. And it's funny, I'm always like, but you went to the booth before mine and after mine, but you just skipped this one. Oh, okay, I see how it is. It's fine. But yeah, like handling that. And then being able to handle like the business. I don't like the business side of things. I just like creating. I do like when people purchase, but I like the marketing and social media. I'm always on social media, like shooting shit with my friends, shooting the breeze. But I hate doing it for business because I'm like, oh, you're supposed to have a strategy. You got to get the matching. I'm still struggling with that. And so I've been working with like other people who do that. So I'm like trying to offload some of the work from my back and make it more pleasant for me so I could just create and then have somebody else. Like I have a friend that does my photography now and then does the data entry to put stuff on my website that I'm like, this is a godsend. And I used to be like, oh, I can't afford to have an intern because people are like, just get a free intern. And I'm like, I don't feel comfortable making people work for free. I'm like, I need to be able to at least pay $15 an hour. And then one day I sat down, like, if you had somebody work for like 3 hours, that's only $45. Like you can sell one piece of jewelry and cover that. So why are you like tripping? Just do it. Just hire somebody. And so now I started doing that. That's been made like a lot easier on me.
That's good. So you build up your staffing. Like it sounds like you had to like shift the way you were thinking about it.
I got to do it all myself because I can't afford it any other way. And I'm like, yes, you can. Just break it down into smaller chunks. You're not hiring somebody full time, just a
That's
couple
true.
hours.
Yeah, I don't have staff. It's difficult being a one-woman show, like creating it and whipping it and putting in the jar and putting the labels on, creating the label, printing the label out, wrapping the jars in the label, putting the tops on. Like, you wouldn't imagine how much time was saved when I had my 10-year-old put the tops on the jars for me.
Mm.
Like, just putting tops on. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal,
It's
but it saved me
tedious.
some time.
I hate it.
It saved me time. So if I had a staff, that would be doing the invoice.
I launched a t-shirt brand overwhelmed because I whipped through probably like 50 designs in like 2-3 days. But I was like, but then I have to put it on the website, and then you have to do it like one product at a time. So if I had a long sleeve shirt and a short sleeve shirt, I have to do the same process for both shirts.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to do like the dark shirts versus the light shirts. I'm like, I can't. And I reached out to one of my friends. She's like, oh, girl, I have like 9 different platforms I print on demand on. She was like, I can do this. I do this in my sleep. And I was like, you're hired. And it took her 2 hours to maybe put up like 20 some products. She like whipped through them. I'm like, that would have taken me weeks, because I'd do like 2 and then be like, I hate it, and then I'd stop. So I'm like, that was so helpful. I think it ended up costing me like $80 to do maybe like 100 and some shirts. So I'm like, yeah, totally not doing it myself anymore.
It's a lot.
I haven't made that money back yet, but still, one day.
I would say at least doing it ourselves, we can say that we definitely started from the ground up.
Mm-hmm.
So then when we get to that place, we can have employees on a regular basis. It's like, hey, I'm not asking you to do anything that I didn't do myself. Like, I know your struggle, but I need you to do it because I'm paying you for it. Thank you.
It was funny. She kept explaining, it's really easy to do. But I'm like, no, I know it's easy. I just don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it.
But then
It's not that I can't do it. It's that I don't.
And then you know how it's supposed to be done. Like, so you since you've done it, you know how it's supposed to be done. So you can guide that person and doing it where it's right. The way, up to your standard. Like, you could be like your own quality control.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Well, you can find me on Facebook at Essential Love Natural Skincare, on Instagram at essential_love_natural, and my website is www.eloveskincare.com. And you can find what products we have in stock. You can do pick up in person. You can do shipping. We do it all. So enjoy. We hope to help you to help your skin experience the love that it deserves. So
yes, www.20thou.com or at 20.thou on Instagram, and then just 20thou on Facebook and Twitter. And that's all my locations.
Thank you so much for tuning into this part of the Black Beauty Boss Lady Roundtable. So stay tuned, because there's more of this roundtable coming soon to Pale Black Girl Lifestyle channel. As always, please remember to like, boom, 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 comment, let's discuss this, and subscribe. If we vibe, subscribe. Thank you all so much. As always, Black Beauty matters.